I'm in Canberra. It's currently 31 degrees. So the temperature's cranked up down here, but that's not the only thing that's cranked up. Today is really exciting. We have something unusual for Australia, and that's a hill climb. Canberra Cycling Club have put this on in conjunction with the Canberra Regional Masters. Thank you very much for that. We don't see these sort of races very often, so I'm looking forward to this. Black Mountain is the venue. 2.7 kilometres, an average around just over 8%. I've done this before a few times on different bikes, and I sit around 16 to 16 and a half minutes. We're going off at 4 o'clock, so it's about an hour away. I'm going to test the bike, heading off in grades of juniors and E-grade, heading off at 4 o'clock, 30 minutes, 30 seconds apart, and then 4:01 I think is the D grade, which is mine. C grade, B grade, A grade, off at around, what's that, maybe 4:04 or something, so they're not too far behind us. I expect to see them fairly soon. Quick look at the course as I head up to the car park to get ready, get the bike ready. You can see at the moment we are well into the climb now. This is probably one of the steeper sections, hitting around the 8 to 10%. Nice views of Canberra. It's probably a point where most of the people would have set it into their pace after bolting out there at the start, and perhaps overcooking it or undercooking it. So this will be where you sort of start to settle in a little bit and find your rhythm. As we head up a bit higher, a couple of bends where it starts to kick up a little bit over the 10%. They might hit up to about 12% at the steepest point, which is this area here is probably one of those points before it just flats off a little bit before we head around this corner here. So that'll be a tough section up through there, fairly open, so it's going to be fairly warm. Down the right hander up here, starting to climb up the first car park, so I suspect there will be a lot of people there, community coming in and supporting this, and people egging on the riders, so that'll be fairly motivational, I suspect, getting into that section of the ride. Looking forward to that. Kicks up again, gets fairly steep here, not too far from the finish now, so we're probably a couple of nearly 2k's in. It will level off a little bit as we get to the second car park here, which will be a nice bit of relief. Catch your breath before it kicks off again, heading up to the top car park where the finish is. So by now people have probably burnt most of their matches and surviving on whatever's left in the heat. So she kicks up a little bit again. This is not too steep, but it'll be around the 8% still. She's just going to flatten off a little bit as we come into these sort of last left-hander, right-hander, and then a final decent kick into the car park area, where there'll be the final sprint up to the finish. Now, as I came down here a minute ago just to get set up, there was a rider heading up here that I wanted to set up quickly so I could chase him, maybe catch him on camera. And here he is right here, coming into the finish now, is a local rider that you may have heard of, and that's Jay Vine. He holds the record on this, Team UAE. He's in uniform, and he is racing today, so I timed that well. Here we come into the finish line, and Jay Vine in front of us is just doing a bit of a test run. So fantastic to see him here and supporting the local club. Now this area right here at this car park is in the opposite direction. After the climb, we're going to be doing some short crits, about 20 minutes, in the grades again for the top 12 in the climb. So I need to climb well to be able to get selected into that. So this is a pretty short sort of crit car park race. I'm guessing that'll be quite intense and pretty fast. So I'm hoping to get into that because that will be a lot of fun. Now time to pull into the car park here, find myself a spot in the shade, cool down a little bit, get the bike out. Now I spoke around the bike yesterday and I need to get this set up because I haven't raced on this before or done anything too intense on the bike. So I need to test out particularly the gearing on it. So I'm just running a 1x system. Well, I'm not running a front derailleur. I do have 2 chain rings on at the moment. the rear cassette that's on it is a really lightweight, nice looking cassette, but it appears the quality is perhaps not 10 out of 10, and the mechanic's been having trouble tuning it. So I've stuck with it today, hoping that we will simply achieve the purpose that I need, and that is to get up this climb in the low gears. But long term, it's probably not a viable option unless there's something missing of it. I'm not quite sure. So I've got to give that a bit of a try now. If it doesn't work, I need to change over to a Dura cassette, which I can do that fairly quickly, and that's obviously quite reliable. All right, let's get parked up and get this bike out, have a quick look at it, make sure that it's fine, get dressed up, do a bit of a test run, and then get ready to ride. Okay, let's have a quick look at the bike before we get us set up and get on the road, because time's running out. What we got is the Scott Addict R3, probably 2009 version, full carbon, stiff frame. This was designed as a climbing bike. Modifications, set of bars at the front here, just cheap Chinese carbon integrated bars. They're fairly light, happy with those. SRAM red, mechanical, brakes and gear levers. It's an old Tegra brake on the front there, which will disappear when I get home. I do have a Cane Creek front brake for that. I've got the Cane Creek Eager brake on the back. That's super lightweight, half the weight of a Dura-Ace, and actually works really well. Richard carbon seat post that came with it, and just a Time carbon seat, cheap Chinese thing that's really lightweight, actually fairly comfortable as well. On the cranks we've got Dura-Ace pedals, a Triple B chain rings, 50-34 I think I'm running here at the moment. We may use something lighter than that, I'm working on it. At the back there's the SRAM red, no front derailleur, don't need that today. This is a cassette I was talking about, nice and blingy, looks really nice, super lightweight, but the performance of it's not real good. There is a missing tooth on there already, and it's a little bit loose as well. I don't know if there's a spacer missing or it's just not designed quite right, but if I can get it to operate well in the low gears, I'm happy with that for today. Otherwise I'll change over to the Dura-Ace one. The wheels is the Dura-Ace C24s, carbon with alloy brake tracks and carbon hub on it. So these are fairly light, coming about 1300 grams, not too bad. Total weight of the bike at the moment is 6.2 kilograms. That's pretty good. I want to get it below 6. That's the work over the next couple of months for the next race, but today this will be fine for the Black Mountain climb. Let's get the bike ready, get ourselves ready, and get out on the course. It was harder than going up.
Say something encouraging you to go past, please. Go, John. Go, John. You've got some water on you. No, don't have to light stuff. 30.
Hey Jay, how are you?
Hey, good, thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
So you've weighted down the bottles and the pack, make it even?
Yeah.
Sure.
This one's got a hole in it, so I can't weight this one anymore.
Okay.
That happened today, so that's annoying.
Come off of it or just?
I just came out this morning on the ride, but
okay.
Yeah, that's only literally lasted a week.
How many laps you done today for the warm-up?
2,
Right.
and I think maybe I'll have time to do another one.
Just
I'll have time to do one more.
Probably faster than my fast lap. Well, good luck with it.
No worries, thank you.
Black Mountain Hill Climb. Okay, so today we are doing the Interclubs Club Championships, and we've also got some special guests here as well.
Deep man. Go.
oh, go.
Go. There go the kids. Whoa! You alright? Anytime. Whoa. Yeah. Hello, easy. $13.35. That's a PR by a long way. 2.5 minutes. Put that down to race conditions. Use of the whole road and a lot of bike. So I've got to be happy with that. Not sure of position. Believe it's the top 10. Top 12 goes to crit, which is not too far off. So need to cool down a bit for that one. But that's not going to be easy. Elimination crit. 12 people, 12 laps.
So we came up. Steve, how are you? No. Do you regain the capacity for speech?
Bike change. Gonna make it easier, sure.
December is 6'6".
He did 702.
Are you allowed to change bikes for that?
Sorry?
Are you allowed to change bikes?
My hearing's not very good. I haven't seen that rule. That's not a crit bike though, I wouldn't race fast on that round here. Dangerous.
If they let you change bikes in that stupid stage in the Giro where they went up with like...
True, time trials?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
really...
Yep.
That one we had to switch.
I'll quote that.
Track was like...
Not sure if I made the cut yet. Top 12, I suspect I did, but no guarantee that. Head up now to do a double check on that. A quick bike change. That was a fantastic bike to ride. And it felt really light, felt really nimble. It kicked really good. The gears actually worked really well. Had no problem at all with the gear changes or slipping chain or anything like that. So really happy with the bike. But it's not a crit bike. Moving on to now the S-Works Venge Vice 2016. So Peter Sagan special. S-Works Terrain Roval 60mm rims with some specialised cotton tyres. S-Works cranks and an S-Works power meter. S-Works chain rings. Durace 11-speed front and rear. Shitty set of brakes that don't work, we know that. S-Works power seats. The cockpit that I love. Many people don't. I don't care. I really like it. Feels really good. And we have a set of the Trek aero bottles on here for a bit extra aerodynamics, and it's better Durace pedals, Durace chain, standard Venge seat post, and a number to enter the race. This is a weapon. Absolutely love crit racing on it. It's fast, it's on rails around corners, accelerates really good. So really happy with this beast for crit racing. All right, let's go check to see whether we made the line or not. And if I did, then the plan is 12 people, 12 laps, elimination. So I haven't done that before. This will be interesting. So plans to stay out of trouble and stay off the back as much as possible.
Thank you. I didn't arrange it, I just...
Well, you have been involved.
Was that a PR or close to it?
It was just under 8 minutes, so
Yeah.
not quite.
Not quite.
I need it on your phone.
Thank you.
Where is Jill?
Hopefully do a few more next year. Yeah, we just want to add to him soon.
Go on, come on.
10th place, I made the cut. Here we go, this will be fun. 12 laps or less. sketchy. Oh, especially with these brakes. I think that was a 6th place finish, so I've done 6 laps, all I can count. Just trying to count who's in front of me. That's alright. Sort of thought I could have probably made that last cut close to it, but I pulled the pin with a few metres to spare. Not enough. Here they come again. What have we got left? 2 riders left. Well done, guys. Good luck. That's good. Really old gentlemen and one of the kids. Come off the battle. And up there, see if we can catch it. Here they come. Rough one. So there you have it. That was a really fantastic day of racing on Black Mountain. Results are in, and I finished 10th in D grade in the hill climb in a time of 13:38. So it's about a minute and a half PR for me, so really happy about that. That will be the bike, the race conditions, and use of the full road, which got that PR for me. In the crit, I finished 6th, so that's all right, halfway through the field. Really happy with that, but that was just so much fun. Hill climb and a crit in one day is not something you do all the time, so big thanks to the people of Canberra for that one, the Canberra Cycling Club and the Canberra Regional Masters as well. It was a really well organised day, and Jay Vine and his family for coming along and making it a little bit more special as well. So talking to some of the people down there, the Canberra Club actually runs a few more hill climbs. They've got the Cotter Climb, which has been on, I think, earlier this year, and a Honeysuckle Climb, which I don't know much about, but I'm going to keep an eye out for those next year. My plan from here is to continue the bike build. We're still sitting around 6.2 kilograms. I want to get a little bit lighter. If I can get under 6 kilograms, I'll be really happy. A bit more specific training, I think, for the hill climb next year, and also if I can not only pull a bit of weight off the bike, but pull a bit of weight off myself, I think that we can go even faster next year. So thanks for watching. This is the first video from the Golden Age Cycling. Keep an eye out for more. We'll be doing some more race videos and some bike videos and a little bit of talk around some older people who ride. So the middle-aged cyclists is probably my little focus area. Please like and subscribe. It really help the channel out, and see you next time.